Yes, bro. Check, check.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, brother, are you okay?
Good, how are you, man?
Yeah, good, good. Yeah, man. Should
Appreciate it a lot. Say again?
we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it, baby.
Yeah.
Full screen share sound.
All right.
Yeah, man, that music sounded good.
I've
Good.
been trying. It's like I've been trying to get feedback from other people like that I know, and DJs too, just to like, there's definitely a long way to still go,
Yeah.
um, like a lot,
For one
because it,
hour though, it's pretty good.
it takes it takes years,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. It does, unfortunately. With a bit of help though, you never know.
yeah.
We might get somewhere a bit quicker. Um, what one
Yeah,
should
I'm working on like a lot of things.
nice. Um, what one shall do you want me to like look at any of the projects or
Um, I mean, I was working on one last night that I thought was interesting called Don't,
okay.
the top one. Like just literally for 5 minutes, just like messing around.
Yeah, cool, man. Let's hear it. All right, cool.
I think like that bass is overkill.
Yeah, okay. Um,
But it needs like something like there definitely needs a bass though.
mm-hmm. All right. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go here and we're gonna change this from beats to complex. Just makes everything sound better. It's just an algorithm, it's a little secret trick. And you want to be using Kickstart on everything that's not the kick, basically.
Okay.
Kickstart is gonna create space. It's a compressor, right? So we
Yeah.
did get
It's one of
Kickstart.
my plugins, I think.
Oh yeah, cool. All right, so it looks like we don't even have it. Do we have a kick? No. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, we don't have a kick yet. Okay. So that means
I don't know how this thing works.
I'll kickstart. Oh yeah, cool. So basically, in music production, there's this thing called a compressor, and there's thousands of different compressors. And
Oh, yeah.
basically what a compressor does is like it gets the quiet parts of a sound and makes it louder. So like it makes the whole sound more equal, if that makes sense.
Okay.
All right. So if we were to put a compressor on this thing, what is this? So the vocal, for example, we can use it in like thousands of ways to do different things. So if we click makeup, it's going to make it louder.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then you
Wait,
can,
so you just you just click compressor, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You just drag compressor onto whatever you want. You can find it in audio effects.
Huh.
So these are all the audio effects. They all do different things. Um, you know, they all do different things, right? If you just sit here and drag them on like an amp, it's going to change the sound.
Oh shoot. And you can just play with it.
You
Yeah.
just play with them all. They've all got millions and millions of different, probably infinite different ways of tweaking it and using them. You just throw random shit on there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And there's like an echo. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff, right? Like just use curiosity and just fuck around basically.
Yeah.
And you'll get different sounds. And if there's any you're curious about, I can teach you how I'd use it and what it does and stuff.
Okay.
One of the most basic ones, the two basic ones, are EQ and compressor. You know what an EQ does because you've done DJing, right? You're just taking
Yeah.
out the blows and shit. A compressor is just basically producers use it to make the quieter parts of the sound louder.
Huh. Okay.
And that's it. You know, there's there's thousands of different compressors, right? There used to be like little hardware things that you tweak, you know, and stuff, and there's
Mhm.
all of that. So this is Ableton's stock compressor. So it's got peak, RMS, and expand. Peak makes it quieter, RMS makes it louder, so does expand. So you've got threshold, gain reduction, and output. So that will change the volume, and all of that. And the ratio is like the strength of the compressor. The attack is the entry point, and the release is the end point of the compressor. Now, all of that stuff doesn't really matter, right? This is all bullshit. Basically, you just click it. You can learn about compressors. Like if you went to like a college and you studied music production, they'd say, okay, all right, write a 5,000 word essay about compressors and what they do. You know, that's just an example of one of the pieces of work you'd get given. I'm just here to show you, okay, this is how we use it to make like dance floor music, you know, like good
That's
music.
how we make it cool.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need to complicate things, you know, who gives a fuck about the ratio? Like, you know, there's no point obsessing about this stuff. So inside the compressor, there's a side chain, and then you can route it to like a kick drum,
Oh,
and that gives the side chain pumping sound, right? And
oh,
each
that's cool.
yeah, each compressor sounds different. So for example, the best sidechain compressor is just Kickstart. So Kickstart is essentially a sidechain compressor made by Nicky Romero. If you know who that is, he's like he used to be a massive EDM big room house.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Um, um, all the top producers who share tips, they use Kickstart for their
For this.
sidechain compression.
Yeah.
So if we're to drag this on, the reason why they use it is because it's so simple. There's only a few buttons. You don't really have to fuck around with it too much.
Yeah.
You know, you can make it more complicated if you want, but just know that once you throw Kickstart on there, it's gonna add a sidechain compression to whatever you throw it on. It's just
Okay.
it's just a quick way of getting a good sound. Um, we'll go over it in more detail. Um, to break down what this does, there's like a mixing thing. So like 0 means it's not doing anything. 100 means it's going full power. And this is the shape of the side
Yeah.
chain.
Free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So bam, here's the bass, here's the kick, boom, that's gonna hit there, and then the side chain is gonna duck whatever you put it on so that the kick punches through the mix. You can
Yeah.
actually hear it, right? So it doesn't sound muddy. There's like a band button where you can duck only certain frequencies, and there's different shapes that are just presets for um, you know. But I
And
just
so that
yeah,
so like this will also will it compress based on like a four beat count, or like it's gonna do this for every iteration of the track?
pretty much. So if you throw it on like the bass, it's gonna sidechain the bass.
Okay. Okay.
And it's a bit difficult to if you want to sidechain using the stock compressor in Ableton, you've got to make a ghost kick, and then you've got to tweak all those things. Whereas this, you don't even need a kick or anything. It's
Okay.
sidechain. And if you want to make it a more powerful sidechain, you just drag this across until you're left with just that, right? And if you want to make it a weaker sidechain, you just drag it to the left a
Put it
bit.
to the left. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just a simple thing.
Makes it sound sick.
Yeah, yeah, it makes it sound sick. So that's all we care about really. So now what's this?
Yeah, we can get rid of those. I don't want those.
Okay,
I
cool.
was like, I want to get. I don't know how to do this, but I was texting you about it. I want to create like a thumping bass on repeat. You know
hmm
what I mean?
hmm Let's try and do that. Should we try and do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Also, what is a MIDI?
Oh, MIDI is like it's like you know when you play the keyboard,
Yeah.
the MIDI is the notes that you're playing.
Okay.
Um, does that make any sense? So like if you're playing a chord,
Yeah.
the computer reads it as MIDI, and then you put whatever instrument you want, and it'll play that chord in the.
Okay. So
In,
like when I go and use Serum, like that's a MIDI.
yeah, 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 exactly. So it's like
Okay.
instruments. It's like instruments' way of communicating.
Okay.
Okay, like this is what sound it wants me to play. All right, so some sample packs come with MIDI, and you can just drag and drop them, and you can learn. Okay, I like this MIDI. Why do I like it? Because of the way that it's the scale it's in, or whatever. And you slowly just learn stuff that way, you know.
Mhm.
All right. So for like a rolling bass, we can just click here, and we can go like. Obviously, you can.
Like, I want that.
Okay. Something like that, or no?
No, it's more like I want like that house thump, like that.
Like an 808, like a.
Yeah, like an 808.
Okay, cool. So these are all 808s.
Maybe that's it. I don't know.
All right, cool. So let's hear it again. Go on. Go ahead, play again. Okay, cool. So
How did you save it? Like once you made that noise?
so basically when you click on these, it's gonna play like
Oh,
what
you're
the
just
preset
playing that.
sounds
Okay.
like. And if you see here number 7, it says hard style distortion, right?
Huh?
So watch, when you get it gets that sound you like, all it's doing
Yeah.
is it's turning that up. So watch that number 7.
Oh,
So it's already it's doing that by itself, but if we just turn that up, everything is going to sound like that.
yeah. Yeah.
So now you've got your sound, right?
Huh. Yeah.
You like, and you can go, okay, this is a preset, but because you've changed one of the macros, which does this hard style distortion, you can go, right, click the floppy disk and save it as like,
Oh.
you can save your own ones, right? So of course, like house thumb, something like that, right? And then now it's in your
Huh.
thing. So now we've got it's like the same thing. So you could use that as a kick if you wanted. Cool. All right. I feel like we may have thrown you in the deep end too early.
No, no, I'm fine. I'm actually fine.
You're fine? Okay. No nosebleeds yet. Okay, good. All right, cool. So should we try and turn this into a song?
Yeah, I want to like get a good song going today. Like
All right,
at
cool.
least like a rough draft of a full 3 minute.
All right, sound easy. So all we're doing at this point is we're just creatively thinking, what do we
Yeah.
do next?
Yeah, we need a kick.
Need a kick? Yeah.
And-
Now, when we're doing things like Kickstart, it's called the mixing side. This is the mixing. So basically making the mix sound good, which is like where the instruments sit and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's important. Not many people are good at that, but it's really important. So what I'm doing is I'm adjusting the mix knob so that everything is bouncing in and out at different depths, and it's creating like a full sounding mix. For example, did we get span as well? That's sounding good. All right. Span is something that will help you with mixing. If we didn't get it, yeah, we might as well just get it. We'll get it now. Span is
Okay.
like free spectral analysis thing.
Oh, use my Chrome because it downloads better.
So,
Right here.
well, there it is. All right, cool. Nice. Span.
I also found all these free stem splitters online too for remixing.
Oh, that's sick. That's really good. The one I use is DJ Studio.
Okay. Do you pay for that one?
Maybe. Not sure.
Okay.
But it's dope. I think you can get it for free. What
Okay.
you do is we can maybe look at that next lesson where you just drag something into the
Yeah,
line.
you drag it.
Yeah, yeah, and then you just right click and it goes stems for Ableton, and
Yeah.
it turns into a project. So it's pretty good. All right, so we just drag these in here. Oh, do you want to do your
You can tell based on my music choice how much I'm inspired by Kedema. If you hear like
Oh
the
fuck yeah! No, we're going from UKG to techno now. This is
well,
completely
it's like I want to blend the two. I think it sounds so cool when you blend it.
that's crazy. That's crazy. So something we can do is like create a reference track. So we'd get something like Yosemite where he did that collab. You know that tune?
Yeah, yeah,
So you download that tune, you put it in the bottom of Ableton, and then you listen and you hear where the instruments are coming in, and you recreate it in your own way.
yeah,
So that's a reference track. That's elite level shit. We can do
yeah.
really good. And then you'll get your own version of Yosemite, which is like you go, actually, I like the
And
org.
then he's like, "Give me that."
Yeah, 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 exactly. I mean, we'll get there, man. If you like the
Okay.
music and you feel it, you just got to
Yeah,
send it to him.
yeah,
Chances are he'll download it and play it. I
yeah.
have just signed an insane record deal.
Uh-huh. Oh, congrats.
Yeah, thanks. So I've signed with Base Layers, which was like
Oh yeah, I know bass layers.
yeah, like Tiesto and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's huge. That's a big deal, dude.
Oh yeah, 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 thank you. And then I've just signed. I've just done a liquid track with BC. He ru-
Okay.
he runs Spearhead Records.
Yeah, I know Spearhead. I spoke to the head of Spearhead 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah, that's BC. So I'm doing a track with him.
That's sick.
Yeah, don't tell anyone, secret. But yeah,
I got you. I got you.
cool, man. So yeah, the Base Layers track is out. It's with Jam Thieves, who's like a Brazilian producer. And then
Yeah,
he and BC have collabed, and he owns Spearhead, which is insane. It's like,
dude, that's crazy.
thank you. You know what I'm talking about. It's holy grail shit.
Of course.
So yeah, that's good. So we're getting in that direction now. Like I think Base Layers is a really cool label, and so Spearhead. So it's like, oh, I'm building a bit of a, you know, labels here. So
Yeah.
that's the level we're at the moment. And yeah, there's loads of other things in the pipeline. Oh yeah, so we'll get
And by the way, feel free if you don't like something too, like you're like, this could be better. Like, feel free to like take whatever. I was just messing around. I just like the idea.
no, it's good. You need to have confidence in the sound that you're making,
Yeah.
like what you're making sounds good. If I say it sounds good, I mean it. And I want you
Huh?
to go in your own direction as well because I don't want you to just
Yeah. No, please always be honest. If you think it sounds like shit, please tell me.
I'll tell you, bro. We're on track to a winner. We'll always be on track to a winner. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't bother if it was like shit. I'd be like, no, I'm good. All right, so we're getting Span. Also, every few months I work with a guy called Heist. He makes drum and bass,
Okay.
and he's done stuff with I don't know if you know Goldie. Uh,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So he produced like most of Goldie's album and stuff. So I'm working with him, and he's teaching me shit, and I'm past, stuff as well.
That's cool.
Big things, big things. All right, so we've got Span now, and that is basically like you just put it on the master, which is the bottom, and you can see what's going on in the
Oh,
whole
span.
Span. Yeah, really good, really useful. We'll put this in purple. We'll call it like mix down, and
Oh,
that's
this is just the audio. This is kind of like a little auto tune, a little bit.
it. It doesn't actually tune anything. It just shows you the
Waveform.
frequency. Yeah, yeah, of like what's going on, like the hertz at the bottom, and so this is the low
Oh,
end, this is
dude.
the mid, this is the high. It's pretty cool. Really, really good. If you've got ear fatigue, you've been producing loads, you just put that on the master, and you can hear.
Yeah.
We're going. All right, so let's get back to making tunes. All right, cool. And yeah, don't be afraid to spend a lot of time on tracks. Like I used to spend 15 minutes on a track and finish it, and I'd move on to the next one because I was learning. I did
Yeah.
that maybe like 1,000 tracks, and now I start a project and I'll make like version 9, version 10,
Yeah,
version.
yeah.
You just keep working on that one idea, and polish it. And what you do is you finish it, you master it, which is send to me, or you can use someone else or anything online.
Yeah.
Master it,
Good
which makes
feedback.
everything really loud and makes the quiet parts really quiet, so it's ready for radio. And then you listen to that and you go, right, it's missing a hi-hat here. And then you add the hi-hat in, okay, that's version 2. Then you
Yeah.
master that. Then you go back and you listen, okay, I want the bass to be louder. Then you do that. And you just keep doing those things until you're at like version 10, version 11, and it sounds really good. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can get a version 1 and it sounds good. But what I'm
It's
doing,
rare.
what I'm doing now is spending more time on the tracks, which I heavily didn't do at the first 8 years, because now I'm at a level where everything I'm writing is pretty good, and then I send it to a big artist. They want to collab. Okay, cool, it gets signed. So that's
Yeah.
where we're at. So yeah, the idea is good. We just need to build on it. So I'd say like drums, like a kick.
Yeah. It's missing the kick.
Yeah. I think, let's see, what have we got? We've got some packs. Let's just quickly see if we've got like a kick loop here. We'll just start with this for now, just so we've got something.
I like hear it too much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Here I'm hearing hi-hats.
Yeah.
Hi-hats. We'll change the volume of stuff later, don't worry.
Okay.
Hi-hats. But bulk out your library as well.
Say again?
We want to bulk out your sample library.
Okay.
Just so you've got more sound. So when I type shit in, we'll just throw stuff in. It doesn't have to sound great right now, but the idea is there.
And it needed to go hard there. I don't want it to slow down.
Cool. We'll get there. So what's happening is this riser is too dry.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to make it add some stuff like a reverb and delay and stuff. But yeah, it does take a long time to get good. Like this is way harder than DJing.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time, and you need to kind of fall in love with that process.
I really like to produce. I really like it a lot.
Good.
I've been obsessed. I'm sure you can see how much I've been texting you.
Yeah. No, it's all good, man. You keep at it, and it will happen.
Yeah.
Trust me. I have no musical background whatsoever. Like you just keep at it. So something we'll look at is automations. So
Yeah. How does this work? Oh yeah. You said we'll do this at another point or now?
we'll do it now. So
Okay. So how did you activate it?
okay, so you right click on whatever you want to automate, normally like the dry wet or the volume or whatever. You right click,
Right click, show automation.
automation, and then these red lines will appear.
Okay.
And then you just click, you do your little dots, and you can see what you're automating here. So it's reverb, dry wet. There's loads of shit you can automate.
Okay.
But just doing the dry wet and of the reverb and the delay and the echo is like, when you're DJing and you twist the FX and it's building, it's just like that. So now if we just solo this, you're going to hear how the reverb and the echo comes.
Yeah, it's not a sharp cutoff.
Yeah. So it's now got a bit of a tail, right? So let's.
Yeah, it's just let's get rid of that bass synth though. I want it to be like I want to be like smashing my head at a bass drop, you know?
Okay, yeah, no, that's not the drop. We can build. We
Oh,
can
okay. All right, cool.
we'll build. If you're like if you're not banging your head yet, that means you need to add more shit
Yeah,
eventually.
I do. I do.
So what we can do is we can tease it like
Yeah,
this,
we can tease it.
tease it. So yeah, this took me ages to learn all this stuff, right? It's
Yeah.
horrible. So, you know, we'll make this longer, and then we've got an auto filter, which is the same as the filter on the decks, you know, like that.
Huh?
And then we're just gonna do a high pass where it's gonna slowly come in. So it's coming in, it's coming in. That's not how
Uh-huh.
I want it to sound, but you get see what we're doing. Let's copy this bit here. Where's this? Is this the vocal?
Vocals up top. It's the brown.
Okay, okay. But there's also this kind of like vocal chop, so we want that to continue. So we're just going to high pass this as well. So we're kind of creating a phrase change.
Huh.
Okay. Let's see. All right, cool. So this is where the drop is. So we can go like add locator and drop. So we know what we're building up
Oh, that's cool.
into. Yeah, that's good. So we could go like, okay, bang, here, add locator, right click, add locator, intro.
Yeah.
So you can kind of can visualize.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, build
That's
up.
actually really helpful.
It is, yeah, yeah. It's,
And you can build the loop too if you need.
exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And you just go here, bridge. So we just want to build, 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 and then so let's. All right.
You think that bass synth is overkill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
So just to see if we can make it work quickly, let's just find like a nice drum pattern, drum loop. Basically, you want everything to sound really good, which is not easy. The drums are not the one. Let's try here. Let's go drum loops.
I'll add some more packs for next time too.
Oh yeah. Just go crazy on the packs. I'll help you
Okay.
as well.
Okay, yeah. If you have
Yeah, the
if you have
quicker
ones you
you
like.
improve, yeah.
What does S do when you hit S?
Oh,
Solo?
S is solo. So if you do
Gotcha.
command, you hold command and click, you can solo multiple
Okay.
tracks. Let's yeah, where is the let's see. So you can right click and you go show in browser. So let's just hear it here. I think we want that organ sound, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's something, right? And you know, you say it's too much. So what we could do is we could maybe filter some of the high end off of it. You hear how that kind of mutes it a bit. So we'll leave that there for now. We can always improve on it. We'll definitely add kickstart. And then we're going to add like a reverb and delay to that as well, just to give it some more movement. That's too much, so we're just going to reduce the dry wet.
You need to drag the delay onto the specific
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And we could even EQ out some of the low end so that this is an EQ8. I don't know if we've even looked at this yet, but this is just going to take out the low end.
EQ, cut the low.
Yeah. Save as default preset. And then we want more. We do want more low end, so we're going to get something called a drum bus.
Drum bus.
Yeah, this is new. And then you just click that. You can double click or add on, but this adds like a sub layer.
Okay.
Increase the boom. Built-in compressor as well. Make everything louder.
Oh yeah, that's what I want.
All right, so cool. Now your head's grooving. We know we're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
All right, so we've kind of got a drop. Let's hear what we've done. Let's see.
Okay.
I think let's put this here as well. And we're just going to filter it in over time, so it's like introducing it slowly.
Man, this must be so fun when you know what you're doing.
It is it, bro. It's really addictive. It's bad.
I would literally just make music all day.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much when you're watching.
It's something. It's something.
Something. Wait, yeah. Turn off that
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah.
Or if we kept it like consistent, you know what I mean?
What? Just like
Like a loop of just like you know what I mean?
a respace. Yeah. I like it how it's like bridges.
Kind of works.
I like that. That's like a call and response.
Okay.
Cool. So we've got rid of the stuff that doesn't work and we've added some stuff, which is good. So what we've done here is like classic music production. We're just filtering in the sound. If you
Yeah,
do
it's pretty advanced. It looks good.
and then you do the volume as well. So this is a volume
Yeah.
definition. So it's going to build in volume. And if you do something really smart here, like a little flick at the end, you know, something crazy, it can sound really good. It just sounds so extra, that little bit of flair. Cool.
I like
Okay. We're onto something here. So we're working with the drop, and we want to build that tension between the bridge and the drop. So we're going to add in more risers, you know, more crazy shit. So we'll put a riser in here for now.
Rises.
Risers are just these are like FX or like they call it ear
Yeah.
candy. And you just add in loads of that shit, and it just makes the track sound more. It's more alive and like memorable and all of that. So I'm going to copy this volume automation and put it here like that.
Okay.
The volume's going to dip at the same point, and
Oh, this is gonna sound insane.
so we're also going to filter it. You know, these are just little tricks. Do that same thing, like a high pass filter for the riser, so it kind of comes in slowly. And we're just gonna do like a little something like that. Something.
You like to do vocals after you build it?
Mostly, I'd say yeah, but
Okay.
we can add vocals at some point. What we'll do is for next lesson, get DJ Studio, and I'll show you how you can get like acapellas and shit.
Yeah.
It's really good. All right, let's go. Okay, didn't sound how we wanted it to sound, so we'll just tweak it a bit. we can do is if we add like an LFO and a rate, it's going to make it a wobble. So we will do that to make it sound a bit more advanced. And also this reads left to right. So if we put the filter first, it's gonna filter everything. Look at that. And now we need to automate the dry wet so it cuts quite quickly. So let's see.
Man, the automations are fun.
Yeah, it's good.
So you can do this, you can automate any audio effect.
Anything. Yeah. You can do any audio effect. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Let's hear this.
Let's see what this sounds like now.
Yes, it's getting there. And then what we can do is we can put like a crash on the drop to give it some movement. It's something. Reverb.
I knew you were gonna reverb it.
Yeah.
There you go.
It gets quite samey. It does get quite samey. We'll do the echo as well.
Okay.
I like that. We're just gonna copy all of these effects and put it on the crash as well, just for fun. It's something. It's something. And then what we want to do, super cool trick, is like a snare roll. So we want to put like a
Okay.
snare roll in here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes, no, just to make it more. Well, let's see what we got. All right, so here we're going to use MIDI. I'm going to show you how to make a snare roll from scratch.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. So we're going to make our MIDI, and then you just drag the instrument, and it'll create a sampler, which is
Oh, so
like,
you have to highlight the region before with when it's a .wav file.
yeah. So like, if it's MIDI, you just double left click, and it'll create like a little
Oh,
box. And then if you highlight this, you do Command J, and it'll consolidate.
okay.
All right. Now let's make let's make a MIDI. All right. So what can we? Let's see. Generate. All right. So this is all new Ableton stuff. So let's put it. We want to click this so we can actually hear the piano roll when we're. All right, cool. And then we're gonna highlight these, and then we're gonna half them like this, so they're double time. And we're gonna half as well.
Hey,
Snare roll. One of my better ones as well. So now to make it more spicy, I'm gonna show you. I found out how Skrillex does his. So you do you go into envelopes and you do like a pitch bend.
Mhm.
So we're gonna like do some sort of pitch bend so that the pitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
That's so sick. I literally learned that like last night. In between lessons, I just fucking read books and shit to try and figure out more stuff. There's so much to learn, honestly. Never ending. Drive you crazy. All right. We'll
Click on
do
it. Let's see what
reverb,
this sounds.
reverb automation. And
So you like to automate everything.
yeah, man, the more automation, there's more like moving parts. So it
Hmm.
sounds more like a live performance. Like there's more,
Oh,
like shit coming in and
yeah.
out. You can pan stuff, so you can have it go from like the left speaker to the right to like fucking throw people off and stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
I'd say the more subtle automations, the better.
Yeah. Okay.
As subtle as you like. People sit there and do crazy shit. There's a guy called Aphex Twin. I don't know if you know Aphex Twin.
I know how to fix one is, yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. So the way he would sit in his room and like automate for like 2 weeks, just doing random shit, and that was before it was this easy to automate. Uh,
Yeah.
his tracks are just the same thing but automation, so it makes it sound like there's loads going on. And also Burial. If you don't know Burial, look into Burial. Burial.
I don't.
Okay, so he's one of the most renowned producers of all time. If you go on YouTube and like for homework, just type in Burial. A lot of people
Okay.
say he made the best electronic album ever, which was Archangel. But yeah, no, he sampled like he'd go into a video game and he'd sample the sound of the bullet casing hitting the floor, and he'd turn it into like a clap. And it was that depth that made him stand out. It's just crazy bullshit, basically. Uh,
Huh.
yeah. Okay, something. Uh, so what we'll do is we'll aim to finish this and we'll send it to Ketma and we'll see if we can get a little download.
Yeah, I would love. I don't know. I don't have a contact personally to him, but
Yeah, we can send it to him on SoundCloud. You might
oh,
refer.
okay.
You never know. All right, the drop is good.
All right.
So let's hear the whole thing. All right,
If we can finish this one today, I'll try to send it out like
yeah.
a 3 minute version.
All right, so little pro tip: you put something called an impact at the start of every track.
Okay.
Sounds something like that.
I like that.
Yeah, you want like a nice big sound, something like that.
Yeah.
Just to, yeah,
Gunshot.
fucking yeah, put at the start, and then obviously you need to do some processing on it, so probably put kickstart on there. Why not? And you probably end up doing reverb and delay as well, to be honest. Add a bit of weight, when you're DJing, you're pressing the Q button, you can hit oof, oof, that's way too. It's not enough
I feel
energy.
like the bass is too loud.
Yeah. All right. There's something called fade to gray. It's like a secret fucking thing in Ableton, and
Mhm.
it's like a one knob thing. So we just put this on this vocal, and then it's just called fade, right? So you just automate, and then you increase, and it's
Okay.
gonna add like loads of effects
Okay.
for you. So let's see. Same thing here, fade to gray. Do a little automation. And then we're going to add a reverse hit in here, like a reverse crash.
Okay.
Put that in here.
All right.
And then just to
Oh, that's gonna sound sick, man.
Another audio track and reverse it. So it's already reversed. So reverse it. Like this. Okay. Yeah. So there's like a yeah. Again, yeah, we're cooking.
Okay.
In between here, we probably want some chords or like some little bits.
Yeah, let's just chorus. Maybe the vocal too again. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's hear this. We definitely want more stuff there. We could put like an impact. Something quiet and a bridge.
Oh shit.
So you see where it says C here? That means center. If you right click on that and you do select split stereo pan mode, it's going to pan to the left and to the right. So there's like essentially two snares now to give it more like width.
Oh shoot.
Put a drum bus on there as well, just to give it a bit more character.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And we'll put kickstart on there as well. Really important. Give it some more bouncing movement. Nice. There's also something called bass mono, which will get the low frequencies and basically mono it. So something's going on. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, this is early doors. Like this is early version, but just so you've got something, you know, something to show. So I feel it's better if we get some content, like like something here, bang.
Yeah, something to show.
Yeah. So now I've got 3 minute track, right? It's not finished.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's not finished, but
Yeah.
something. Yeah. Hands in the air moment, building. We do like a little delay automation here. So there's like send and return. So you've got reverb and delay. This is A, reverb, and this is delay B. So you just increase those and it will do like a little stock kind of automation kind of,
Oh,
which is useful. Eventually, we'll swap them out for like custom things. So there's a thing called Valhalla Supermassive, which we'll get, which is free. And it's like a delay that I use. And yeah, still a little shape. Slaps. Slaps. Cool. So we just want to build on what we've got. We've got really good idea, really good sounds.
yeah, it's actually like very solid. Like this is like good club techno-y music.
We're there. We're there. It's like we'll get there. We'll get there. So let's do like I'm gonna try something different I've not done before. Let's get a crash. Yeah, classic 909 crash.
Yeah, I like the 909.
Cool. So we'll go like this, go one shot, and we'll change the fade out so it's like a shortened one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna create like a little MIDI.
Command J.
Yeah, man, that's it. And then we're just gonna draw in some little crashes like that. We're gonna do a little volume automation. Not bad. Just a little something.
Yeah. Bring it up a little bit more. Yeah. There.
Sounds good.
Maybe some more. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe like more volume.
Yeah.
Sounds dope. It's just something to add energy. We can.
Needs like a reverb on it, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, is that too much? It does need a reverb, you're right. Oh man. That's literally right. Those little details, you know?
Yeah.
Details. We'll rename this like crash roll. Never done that before, but it's it. Okay. So
See how this sounds.
okay, what do you want to hear it from the start?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's that?
Do we have the vocal back in?
Yeah. This one.
Mm-hmm.
get
It's so cool.
there.
We'll come back here, man.
Cool, we're getting there. We want to switch it up a bit on the second.
Yeah, we could.
So we could go like this, convert melody to new MIDI track, and it will change the notes into MIDI.
Oh.
Yeah. Another secret. Let's hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, big hack. And then you just get serum on there.
Yeah, and you change it.
Yeah.
Now we can play with the macros.
Yeah, exactly. All good.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yes.
Whoa, how'd you do that? You were just playing it and you just clicked it?
Yeah. We got the MIDI from.
Oh, yeah. You just apply it to the MIDI. Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these notes up an octave. Yeah. That other one is still there, so we'll get rid of that. And we're going to replace it with the new. Sound. Can change rather than shit. so you get sound.
This is cool.
Yeah, man.
This is pretty advanced, right?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Damn.
yeah. Once your head's moving and there's no wrong notes, then you're on to a winner.
I don't know if I like the bass. I can't decide. Do you think we should turn on the volume on it like the duh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
duh?
Yeah, yeah, we'll change it.
It might be just the dB, like it might be a little overkill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me if you like it.
Yeah, I like the lower one. Okay, wait, actually, go back. I like that.
We can automate it, so
Yeah, we can automate it. Yeah, we're good. Oh man, Serum's fucking crazy. Yeah, Serum's insane.
Serum's crazy, man. And then you can go here and go like spectral, and we'll resample. We'll resample that. We'll,
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit.
good shit.
Oh, I didn't even hear
This is new. This is new. This is really new. You go like this, and then we go like this. Comb. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we can just completely fuck off the sound and put a different sound. So we can just go like.
Oh my God.
You like this one?
Uh,
What kind of sound are you thinking?
I need like a little more ring. Wait, I think you were on it a little bit. Were you playing with the?
Huh?
Oh, too much.
Too much. Play around with it.
It sounded more like
Huh?
it sounded more like a guitar a little bit. I was
Okay.
like,
Let's go. Like a plucky.
yeah, plug. I like that.
Almost there. Maybe not that one. Maybe take it up an octave. Back. Oh, that might be it. It's not punching through the mix like how we would want it to. Straighten out these notes. All right, and then we just need to find a sound that fits. Um, let's
I
see.
mean,
I think that was quite cool. I
oh,
think let's try with the organ still. Oh, I don't know, man. We're running over anyway. But we got some ideas cooking.
I
I
just want to
think.
get something out so I can get feedback on it and see if we can push for content too.
All right, let's try an 808.
All right.
Pissing me off. We will get more presets and stuff. That will help a lot. Um, Let's see. That's not awful. That's not awful. What we
Okay.
could what we could do is we can settle for that for now, and then if we duplicate it, we can go right. We've got one that works.
Right. Yeah.
Start with another one. Quite cool. We could layer these two, so we can have them both. They're fucking wonky. I kind of like it. We'll leave it like that for now. It's not awful. But yeah. Oh,
Let's see.
you like it? Good, 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 good.
I want to put the vocal part in the end there one more time, and then, or maybe I don't know, whatever you think.
Like that. So we can either go like that, or we can stick with the OG drop, where it's like,
The drop's right there, right? Yeah.
yeah. We've got all the versions of what we've just done.
And then also, how do you do like a fade out at the end?
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let's just get this.
Probably an automation, if I had to take a guess.
Get this. Yeah, it's an automation. Let's go like that. I think I like this one more. Variation, you know, we'll leave it like that so you can send it out and stuff. And then to fade out, we could just get like a fade to gray and then put it on the master. And then automate that. So go something like this. All right. Summon. Right, man. What do you reckon? It's not bad for fucking 2 hours.
No, not bad.
All right, man.
Should we play it one out just to see how it sounds?
Yeah. Well, there's no bass. You must turn the bass off.
Oh, I did. Oh.
Now we could always get rid of that bass and write a new one. You know,
Yeah,
that's the bass.
that would be sick.
Yeah, just go like this. Then you got like your own serum bass instead. I love it. Kickstart. Kickstart.
A little. That'd be good.
Oh, that's
Kickstarter.
sick. I think next week we'd work on the vocal a bit more just so it fits. But and then we'll probably get a different vocal in there. But yeah, it's sounding good, man. For like a version one,
Can
version
I
two.
send this version out for feedback?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, man.
Also like, so as far as like homework, like what should I like work on? Because I might not try to touch this one just because like this one
Yeah.
actually is
We can
pretty.
work on this.
Yeah.
We'll work on this. Yeah. I would say for you, I would say we definitely want more go hammer music. So because Serum 2 is new, they don't have too many preset patches, but what we'll do is we're just gonna get all the fucking packs that they've got.
Okay.
Um
It's over here.
oh yeah, gone. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna get all the packs that they've got and then save. And then we're just so we've got stuff and then we can always tweak it. Um But yeah, I don't know if we've done this already or what. Okay. No, get that. So, all right, and then see what packs have they got. I would just get like loads of fucking. Garage. Maybe get that one. I'm doing it for you for some reason. But yeah, just download any packs that you like,
Okay.
and then we'll have more samples. Just get loads. All right, dude.
All right,
All
perfect. I really
right,
appreciate it.
all right, good shit, man. See you soon.
All right, take care.